Hello, how you doing, sir?
Hi there. Are you Mr. Ross?
Yeah, my bar number is 1917. Let's move forward.
All right.
Exactly. Move forward. Exactly. I'm not that
Okay.
slow. Come on, Justin. Let's go. I was federally cleared 96 and a half district U.S. Military Supreme Court. Move forward and state your case now. You look it up, Justin.
Right.
Come on.
Mr. Ross, can you be quiet for a second so I can speak?
I will as soon as Justin quits speaking. Yes.
All right. So we're on the record now in People versus Anthony Ross. This is case number 226437.
It's Anthony Howard Ross, sir. My name's not Anthony Ross. Cool.
Mr. Ross, I'm going to ask you to just be quiet for a little bit so I can say what I need to say. All right.
Okay, who is Anthony Ross? That is not my name, sir.
All right. Can you be quiet for a minute so I can say what I need to say?
That's fine. My name's not Anthony Ross. Cool.
All right. This is case number 226437. If I could have counsel put your appearances on, please.
Thank you, Honor. For the record, Mike Rolla on behalf of the people.
Larry Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Ross.
I do not need Larry Brown. Thank you.
We have Mr. Brunikel here present on behalf of probation and parole. Mr. Ross is present today by video from Otsego County Jail. This is set for an arraignment on some alleged probation violations. Mr. Ross, do you understand what's been alleged?
Yes, I alleged drove a motor vehicle.
Okay, but you're alleged to have violated your probation in 3 different ways.
No, I alleged drove a motor vehicle, sir. That was the first allegation. Then he asked for money. I paid for half. He said, okay, I'll pay the other half by the end of the probation. I have a verbal commitment of that. I told Justin that I'll pay it whenever he wants. If he wants to drug test me, that's fine. So I said it'll be paid by the end of probation. Is it the end of probation or are you arresting? Okay, will you ask Justin what he said? I do not need Larry J. Brown asking questions.
It's alleged that you violated your probation, though. Do you understand that?
No, I understand he asked me for money. I paid for half. I said I'll pay the other half at the end of the probation. He said that's fine.
Okay, it's alleged that you violated your probation by failing.
No, sir.
Can you listen to what I have to say before you say anything? You don't even know what I'm going to say.
Okay, right. I understand what I said. Cool. I'm not happy about being in jail and people lying.
I understand that. You understand that you're alleged to have violated your probation because you failed to complete mental health treatment. You understand that?
I'm not willing to do that. Yes, thank you.
You're also alleged to have violated your probation by failing to notify your probation officer of any change in address, and then on March 6th, you vacated your hotel room without giving notice of that. You understand that?
Okay, they asked me to leave. That's fine. So I left, and then okay, for the last time, I said I'll pay him. I don't want his mental health.
Well, Mr. Ross, I'm
glad you want it, Larry. Larry, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the judge. Okay, I do not care for your mental health court at all. Period. End of story. I'll sit here in jail until you guys quit saying
Your Honor, just for Mr.
Just shut
Ross,
up, Larry. Just shut up, Larry. You're not my lawyer. Just shut up. Shut up, Larry.
Everybody.
Okay.
Okay, I'm muting Mr. Ross now.
Thank you.
And I have some concerns regarding Mr. Ross's current mental health based on his behavior here on the record today. I know that some of the allegations do involve his failure to complete mental health treatment. And again, I think based on his behavior here today, I think that's an issue. So we need to go figure out how to go forward. I'm not sure he's able to participate in the arraignment process here. And Mr. Brunikel, it's my understanding that there's currently a process to have Mr. Ross receive some inpatient mental health treatment. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. He's actually on a waiting list for a bed for inpatient hospital treatment. They were kind of waiting to see how his arraignment would pan out today and if he was kind of going to get out or not and how fast and quickly they would get a bed set for him.
All right. So again, I don't think Mr. Ross at this point is able to meaningfully participate in the arraignment process. So I guess it would be my suggestion that the court enters a not guilty plea on his behalf. I know these are technical violations, so would these be the first technical violations, Mr. Brunical?
It would be the second.
Second, so the maximum that Mr. Ross could face would be up to 30 days, although I'm also aware that the court could hold him up to 45 days to receive treatment if he doesn't have any other safe alternative. But at this point, I think, you know, we need to move forward with getting him that treatment and then see where we're going to go after that. So I guess my suggestion would be that we enter a not guilty plea on his behalf here today, set some bond conditions that would include him participating in the mental health treatment, and then Mr. Brunical maybe set this for a hearing once he's released from treatment. Mr.
Yes.
Brown, I mean, I know Mr. Ross has indicated he doesn't want you to speak for him today, but the court's willing to hear whatever input that you might have on Mr. Ross's side.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did make an attempt to speak with Mr. Ross. It did not go well. It is my understanding that either earlier today or perhaps yesterday, he was at OMH for an evaluation. They determined that he was not competent. I don't know if that is sufficient or if he needs to go through the forensic center, but he definitely needs mental health treatment before he can proceed.
All right, Mr. Rolla, what's the people's position, or are you going with what Mr. Brunical has said?
Oh, thank you, Judge. I would like to add a couple of things for the record with the court's permission.
Sure, please.
Thank you. Obviously, we're dealing with a situation where the violations are involving failing to appear, failing to notify change of address, and failing to get mental health treatment. I think in light of the defendant's actions as expressed on the record today, both to the court and to his attorney, probably number 3, quite frankly, should be the immediate focus of the court's attention. As to the evaluation by local mental health, I don't know, quite frankly, if that's sufficient, and I can't obviously speak for defense counsel, but this might be one where, in order to have him effectively evaluated for competency to stand trial at all on the charges, would be appropriate. I would indicate additionally for the record, as the court's well aware, the initial evaluation by the forensic center would be done quite quickly, but as to criminal responsibility, we're looking at a 3 to 6 month backlog. Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, and I frankly, I don't know whether competency is really an issue. We're dealing with technical probation violations here, where the maximum penalty that he could face really would be up to 45 days. And unless the court were to find, well, 30 days, unless the court were to find that it caused for him under the statute to be held for 45 days. I mean, that's really the maximum what we're looking at. So I think realistically, we're not going to get any kind of competency exam done before that time would expire. So again, I guess my view would be to set some bond conditions here, enter not guilty plea, and then Mr. Brunical, you can follow the progress with regard to treatment and let the court know once he's completed. I'm assuming he's going to be admitted involuntarily for treatment, which I think is up to 14 days, I believe. So we could schedule a hearing at the expiration of that period. I mean, does anybody have any objection to proceeding that way?
Judge, of people, I think that'd be appropriate because, again, we're dealing with failure to appear otherwise, and I think that's the only way he'll get any treatment if the court's not has conditions.
I would not have an objection to that either, Your Honor, just based upon what we've seen today, as well as my very brief previous conversation.
Okay, Mr. Brunical, from probation standpoint, I mean, is that a workable way to go forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So the court will order that a not guilty plea be entered. The court is going to deny bond to Mr. Ross. The court's going to order that he follow through with treatment, and then order that Mr. Brunical, that you notify the court once he's received treatment, and the court will set it for hearing. I'm gonna have it set in about 14 days. If we need to move that date, we can, but that'll give us the next date on the calendar to see where Mr. Ross is at that point. Mr. Brunical or Mr. Rolla, anything further for the record here today?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Brown?
Just one thing, Your Honor, he would be entitled to an attorney for that hearing. He would qualify for that. It is my understanding Mr. Gilo represented him on the underlying charge. I don't know how the court wants to proceed with that. If I should contact Mr. Gilo's office and try to have an attorney appointed for him.
Yeah, please do that. I wasn't sure if you were the underlying attorney or not. So yeah, if you can notify Mr. Gilo's office and have an attorney appointed for Mr. Ross. We'll see where he's at that point. If he still wants to represent himself, of course, I'll go through the colloquy with him, but we'll need to have counsel at that hearing regardless.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's all for this hearing today. And